Hey YouTubers, RacermanXtreme here, and this is Taz. So, I never really feature him in my videos, but I have a couple things I want to talk about to you guys today. And the reason why I want to make an entire video about it is because I got actually quite a few topics that I've been thinking about. And I've also noticed if I talk quieter and, you know, like this, my mic doesn't tend to overload as much, so it's easier in the editing process. So, one of the things that I've been thinking about is Restless Driver and remastering the other shows. So as you'll know, I've tried my hardest to make sure that Season 1 is completely remastered. And the reason why is because those shows were made so long ago, and all of the other shows are 2015 and newer. 2014 was obviously the first year of my YouTube channel, and Restless Driver was early on in the channel's history, and it's lasted all the way through 2017, I think was the last one. There might, actually I don't think there was anything 2018 or 19, because I don't even know what game I want to take it to if I ever do. But no, the reason why I want to talk about remastering Season 2 and beyond, because I'm probably not, and with good explanation. So if you were here for Season 1, Episode 3 remastered, early on when I was remastering these shows, I came across a problem where basically I didn't have the original file from my handheld at the time, which I have no idea where it went, but it's obviously not this nice. What you doing, Taz? What you doing? What you doing? Who's here? Who's here? So we were talking about remastering Season 2 and beyond. So the reason why I'm not going to be remastering them is because if you remember with Restless Driver Season 1 Episode 3 remastered, which I originally started all the way back in 2017, I had it up for 2 years and I had to take it down and fix it and re-upload it recently. That's the only reason why it's back in the spotlight a little bit. Basically, the handheld footage was probably edited directly off of the SD card, and I don't, for whatever reason, have that file. The only trace of Restless Driver Season 1 Episode 3 was actually the master copy of the show itself. I had to use that because whatever's on YouTube looks like garbage. And the other thing I've noticed is with Season 1 Episode 4, it again looks like garbage on YouTube, but it looks just fine when I'm going through the remaster. Second thing, what am I working on right now? Well, I just mentioned Restless Driver Season 1 Episode 4 remastered looks pretty good from what I've seen, and I don't have that on my YouTube channel right now. So that is the next thing that I'm going to be working on. I'm working on it as we speak. The computer's off, obviously, because it's really quiet in here, but yeah, it is what it is. And then the third thing, what was it? It was something. Let's see, Restless Driver Remaster, not doing the future ones. Restless Driver now. And then, oh, so I don't like talking about the rant era of 2017, which was from February through the end of summer 2017. That's when my channel got very, very popular. And it's something that I've been thinking about because ever since that era ended, it's just been a constant down on all of the graphs. It was never really good before the rant era, but I would say while the rant era was here, things did really, really well. I don't understand what YouTube is thinking. I don't understand if they have like some sort of like, if this channel ever uploads again, don't promote it, because I really cannot figure this one out. Hopefully somebody can tell me, like, is this actually a thing? But I've been thinking, is RacermanXtreme never going to take off? And it did, but it only did over 3 videos. The Sernando rant, the Lispy Jimmy rant, and the Mr. Boss for the Win rant. Those are the only 3 videos that I have that really took off. I think the other issue that I'm wondering about is, what is it that I'm doing and what is it that YouTube is doing? Because I have not seen my subscribers increase since 2017. It went up to 6545, and then it went back down to where we are now, and it has not risen. There have been more unsubs than subs for going on 3 years. And that is a statistic that I've been slowly hating more and more as it happens, because I just can't figure it out. If someone were to say, oh, you know, racing videos will never be popular on YouTube, it's all about Minecraft and Fortnite, you know, that's understandable. I understand them in the niche community, but that doesn't justify why I can't get at least 5 subs per video, considering I have over 5,000 subs. I make great content, in my opinion, and that's subjective. Not everything's going to be a smash hit with everyone. I understand that. And they're all long enough for me to go and place more and more ads, which means more money for YouTube and more money for me. But I've been doing YouTube since 2013. The point is, content creators that have been around since 2013, I might have been only 12 in 2013, but I've been making gaming videos. They're all gaming, or they're all talk, or whatever. They've been kind of more or less very similar in some regard, and they've also been pretty consistent, considering I've been on for going on 7 years now. There's no excuse for YouTube not promoting a channel that has been sticking with it for so long. Like, I don't care if the content is somehow boring or whatever, but I think there should be at least some effort to try to get the video out there for people to then make their opinions. Because right now, a lot of content out there doesn't get recognized. If YouTube were to try to promote videos that at least give you the option to hate it or love it, I think honestly this channel would be doing a lot better. I'm not looking to go switching to another platform. And I'll give you another example of why I think YouTube is definitely not promoting videos. A few years ago, I got my main gaming computer, and the one thing that you'd think would make people click, the one thing in the title, was new $3,100 gaming PC, or something along those lines. It had the price. And you know what I know people love to click on? They love to click on things with high numbers, because it's cool when it's more expensive. Like, I bet if I named it 3,000, it might return more results. But I mean, as soon as you type in 3,000, you're probably going to see 3,100, 2,900. I'm sure YouTube adjusts the algorithms a little bit to try to include people who are a little more specific than others. But that video did terrible compared to the rants and the famous video of me attempting to power slide on Assetto Corsa. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about that one. I honestly think that it's just so unfortunate that YouTube doesn't care enough to try to promote videos that actually are worth watching to at least get an opinion on. They're always promoting your favorite channel, or they're promoting a clickbait channel, or they're promoting a channel that is somewhat similar, but they have nothing in common. Except one factor. They are somehow engaging. Sure, it's kind of cool to see that, you know, this Linus video that I just watched, Linus Tech Tips, who just hit 10 mil, good for him. You know, I was watching this video about a review, and then this next video comes up. We drove every electric car and drained them till the end. Like, sure, I get that's appealing to some people, but they're also a very, very popular YouTuber, and you're basically keeping those channels alive without giving any of the other ones a chance. Like, I'm not saying his channel doesn't matter. I'm not saying Linus Tech Tips doesn't matter. But what I am saying is all the other channels down at the bottom, those are the ones that need to start rising up. And if they grow in the first year or so, then you keep it going. You know, and there are some channels that are one and done and they have more subs than me. I don't think you guys realize how much work goes into a YouTube video to logically form an opinion saying that the one and done channel is better than something that I've been doing for 6 years. To me, if you can write a really good video, get 10,000 subs off of it, and never have to do YouTube again, great, good for you. But I don't think it's very fair to those that actually put in darn near close the effort for a longer time. I don't think it's fair for them to have less subs. And I understand that subs are not like a rating or whatever. It's literally how many people decide to watch your videos. I just did a Minecraft video not too long ago, and it was poorly shot, but I kind of did that intentionally. And I have seen, you know, 300, 400, 500 views on it. You know, I've watched it climb up, but I'm not gaining anything from it. People like it, but I don't see any positive gains to the point where it's going up. So I'm tired of being ignored on the platform. And I honestly feel bad for those that are struggling to get past their first 100 when they make way better content than me. It's not easy, guys. Don't give up on it. Most people will tell you, you know, oh, you'll never be good at YouTube, or, oh, don't worry, just keep trying, you'll get there eventually, and nothing ever happens. Like, I understand what that's like. It's basically a neither route. So I think it's on the platform to fix it. And not everyone thinks like me. Not everyone likes me. Not everyone adores my content. That's okay. I'm not saying you have to. But what I am saying is, it seems to me that the people that don't have a greater influence on the success of a channel than you guys realize. I honestly think that at the end of the day, it's on the platform to promote the smaller channels to get them to the Linus Tech Tips popularity. Because a lot of people tend to be closed-minded, and I think that's why channels fail, along with the algorithms not promoting videos. But if I can see a turnaround for 2020 and beyond YouTube, this would honestly make it... What you doing? He just wants out. I honestly think it's on the platform at this point to try to distribute the wealth better, because you have people that are pushing 100 million subs, and you have people that can't even get 1/1,000,000th of it. It's sad. And I'm not defending the channels that make like completely irrational content, but I am defending the channels that actually put forth the effort. So at the end of the day, I just think that there's a lot of issues that I want to see solved. Unless they keep doing stupid decisions like they are trying to get the most out of the top creators and leave everyone else behind in the dust. I think that's a terrible approach. And the other thing is, while some channels are making, you know, millions of dollars a year, imagine if you could bring all of your other rising stars up and they make money. Like, sure, some people are going to unsub from the popular people to go sub to these, other people who actually have like a different talent and they might find it to be better. But if you take the subs from up here and move them over here and get ad revenue from over here, and then you bring up this other star and get ad revenue here, you're going to notice something. Some people are going to continue watching the top people, and they're going to watch down here. Financially, there's actually an argument to try to promote lower sub count channels. And one other thing, just because you have 2 subs doesn't mean you're garbage. It doesn't. Just because you have 0 subs or 10 subs, 100,000 subs, it does not mean you are garbage. It honestly makes more sense financially to me to promote more channels to increase your revenue. Does it not? Because if you can get people watching PewDiePie, he's going to make his millions. And if you manage to get people like me or Random Acts or Damn Good Butter, if you can get all of that content to make money, you'll have more money. Because if I wasn't doing good, YouTube would not be making as much money compared to if I was doing really well. So I think it's just something to think about. Now, I'm going to go back to work on Restless Driver Season 1, Episode 4 Remastered. So, anyway, here's Tazzy again. And stinky breath. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Why does every dog do that?